And the Oscar goes to... I've always been mesmerized by the entertainment industry. I love to think about the process, the way a production comes together, with each person adding their part to create the finished product. And I don't only mean the actors. I mean everyone, backstage, pre-production, post-production. I used to watch the Academy Awards from start to finish every year. This year I was sleeping. I was overseas and it was 3 a.m. when the ceremony was aired live in LA. There was a time when I would stay up to watch, but real life set in and the need to get up early in the morning for work. While I have more responsibilities now, I still love the performing arts and the biz. Today I work with entertainers and artists, including actors, singers, and directors, and I call them my stars. I help them prepare for auditions and participation in films, performing songs, media interviews, press conferences, film production, co-productions with other countries, and I work with them to ensure that they sound as intelligent in English as they do in their own languages. I also work with people who are not in the entertainment industry, and I also call them my stars. When you deliver a presentation or a speech, you need to be a performing artist, no matter in what industry you work. If you're planning to speak publicly, what you need is passion. One could argue that passion is only needed if you're trying to persuade your audience to believe something or to do something. But isn't every speech a charge to action? At the very least, aren't you trying to persuade your audience to pay attention to you, to listen, to remember your message? When we have something to say, we hope to engage our listeners long enough to hear us, to pay attention. But passion? Really? Even if we're trying to convince our coworkers to use more paper clips? Actually, yes. Passion is needed to help us convince our audiences that we believe what we have to say is important, worth being heard, and perhaps even worth resulting in action. You may be ready to give an impassioned speech about the benefits of legalized marijuana for medicinal purposes, especially if you've seen it help a loved one. But how are you supposed to infuse passion into a more mundane topic? That's where your star power comes in. You may know that your point is important, but you may not feel impassioned about it. And that's where all of us, professional actors or not, employ a level of acting. Within moderation, a certain energy level, which we express through variation in volume, pitch, acceleration, or deceleration of our rate of speech, meaning how fast we speak, hand gestures, facial gestures, to name a few, they help us to express passion and many other emotions. And that passion can often inspire, move, affect, or touch our listeners. I'm sure that we don't always feel passionate about our presentations. I know that at times I don't. But if we can conjure our acting chops or our acting skills to infuse our presentations with some passion, that's how we become stars. So actually, I refer to all my clients as my stars, because as stars, when we invest in the right energies in our communication, the sky's the limit.